Okay, at this point, we've done quite a few of these problems over here. I think listing the rational roots, although it might be unproductive, it's easy to do. But I gotta be honest with you, going past a certain number might be considered ridiculous in a problem like this over here. And then what are you left with? Testing them out. And so I realize it's difficult, but I want to encourage you to look for things. And certainly I would look in the beginning. And so like testing out, it might seem unproductive, but testing these out. And then eventually you arrive on these two here. Now, does it take time and effort to do that? Yeah. Numerical sense might speed it up a bit, but the bottom line is you now know two factors of this polynomial, right? So I'm going to say the factors of this polynomial here would be x plus 2 and x minus 3. What I don't know is the remaining quadratic over here. I'm going to write it down for you. It's going to be x squared bx. And the last term of that quadratic I can write down. And the reason for that, it's going to be, let's see, that's minus 6, right? So that's going to be minus 12. In the past, we've been, playing around with it to get the b by equating coefficients. I want to point out over here that there's nothing wrong with doing a long division. We really don't spend much time in that. It's kind of an old thing that we've been doing. Equating coefficients, we've been doing that for a while as well. They both work nicely, by the way, especially for something simple like this. So you get the full factorization by a long division. That's x plus 2. And again, if you were to equate the coefficients, you're still going to get this. And completely factor it if I can. Looks like 4 and 3. Minus plus. What are the roots? Minus 2, 3, 4, minus 3. All right, we also provide graphs for you. Getting a little better at the graphing after doing it a few times. I'm going to look at the graph. Before I do that, though, I want to make sure that we're reporting the roots to you. Minus 2, 3, minus 3, and 4. All right, let's look at the picture. I'm going to plot the points now. Again, we're looking at a picture. Minus 2, 3, minus 3, and 4. What's the y-intercept? 72. It's a fourth degree polynomial. We are expecting certain behaviors here. Expecting that. We're expecting that. Now the connection between this point and this point here has to go through that y-intercept. So it's got to be positive. And I realize you might say I'm not exactly sure, and we're not saying you should be exactly sure. We're just saying we know there's a connection. Now the machine is doing a connection by plotting points. If you like, you could take test points, but for the most part, I think you should be comfortable with this behavior over here at this point, even without taking a test point. All right? All right, thank you.